Hey everyone, welcome to this video. I am so excited to be featuring GelMoment Peel Off. This product allows you to completely remove your mani without doing a full removal using flake off or remover pads because you just peel it off. So the instructions are very simple and they're right on the bottle. Apply one coat to clean bare nails and allow to air dry. Enjoy your new manicure. For removal, just peel off. So I'm going to take you through the full application and removal of this product and then also give you some of my personal tips and tricks that I've learned along the way of using this very cool product. So if you follow the instructions and apply to a clean bare nail, you are going to get the fastest wear time out of it. So because the nail is perfectly smooth and there might be some natural oils sitting on the nail, it's going to allow for this to very easily and quickly peel off. So I would say you're looking at anywhere from 4 to 12 hours on average, depending on your nail and depending on the polish that is sitting on top of it. If you are wanting to get more longevity out of the product, I would recommend prepping the nail as you would for a regular polish. So we're getting rid of that super smooth finish on the nail by buffing and then also cleansing to get rid of not only the filing dust, but any natural oils that are sitting on the nail. Something else that I've noticed as far as getting more wear time out of the product, if you are wanting that quick wear, I would recommend capping the entire nail, including every edge with peel off and then also covering it with polish. And then everything will very easily peel off. If you wanted to push your wear a little bit longer, I would avoid capping the tip with peel off, but still capping the tip with the polish. What the polish will do is actually hold on to the edges of your nails and avoid peeling from the tip. So if you do not cap with peel off, but you cap with the polish, it's going to hang on to the nail just a little bit longer. And also one last thing as far as where, if you have a base on your nail of repair or fortify, if you're rehabbing your nails and you're wanting to use this product, you are able to apply it on top of a base, but removal isn't as slick. This product really does stick to repair and fortify. So when you are going to peel off, I would not force it, allow it to peel up and almost bubble on its own. And when you are ready to peel, make sure that you are only taking the polish with it and not the base of fortify or repair, because if that happens, it will take the top layer of the nail with it, damaging your nails. So if you do have a base on your nails, just be very careful. If you're having issues peeling the product off, I would just recommend doing your regular removal, filing down your product, and then removing with either flake off or remover pads. The same rules would apply if you had polish on your nail and you're wanting to experiment maybe with some nail art or a different colored polish on top. You could apply peel off on top of the polish, apply the new color and cure like you normally would, but when you're removing, be very careful that you're only taking that top color off and not the entire color, because it will damage your nail. So let's get into application for the product. It is very easy to work with. The product itself is quite liquidy, so you want to remove as much as you can from the brush so we aren't going to flood the cuticle. When you're applying, you want to make sure, as you would with regular gel polish, you want to get it as close to the cuticle as you can without touching. And same thing on the sides of your nail. So on my ring finger, I am going to cap the nail with both the peel off and polish, so I can show you how slick and easy it is to remove everything in one removal. And then on my pinky, I am not going to cap the tip with the product. I only want to cap with my polish, and then I'll show you how it hangs onto the nail, and you will have to do some extra bit of removal to get that extra polish off. So the product is applied. Before you let it air dry completely, you'll want to give it a look over. You want the whole nail to look quite shiny and glossy, meaning that all areas of the nail are covered. If you have any brush strokes or any exposed bare nail beneath this product, when you apply your polish and cure it, it's going to stick to the natural nail beneath it. So to avoid that, you want to make sure that everything is glossy and wet looking. So now I'm just going to let this dry for about 10 minutes. So that has now been a full 10 minutes and everything is dry. You can see it's not nearly as glossy and wet looking. Something I recommend during your dry time is to test to see if it's dry, because what happens is when you touch the product, think of it like a drying white bit of glue, and you touch it, it's going to pull the product off and stick to your finger, and it's going to pucker the polish. Something else that I found too is if you brushed against anything, it will move the polish and smudge it, and it will dry that way. So when you go for a smooth smooth polish application on top of almost a wrinkled base, it's not going to lay properly. I would also warn against being close to any pets because it is wet and a very sticky consistency when it's drying. Fuzz and pet hair will easily stick onto it. So when you go to remove it, it can again pucker your base, which you don't want. So be careful when it's drying, but when it's dry, it is completely set and we are ready to do our full application. Once your first layer of polish is applied, giving it a full cure. First coat is cured, going to apply one more coat of polish and then giving it a full cure. So here's 2 coats of Paparazzi now cured. You can see it does not distort the color or the look of the polish in any way. To avoid premature wearing, I would recommend staying away from hot soapy water, soaking in hot tubs, washing your hair in the shower, things like that. I found that heat and moisture will cause the product to lift even sooner. If you're after a super quick removal, say you're just wanting to feature a color of polish and have it peel off right away, and it might not be quite cooperating with you just yet, you can run or soak your hands under warm water, and that'll definitely help with the lifting. So stay tuned. I'll see you in a few hours for the removal. It's been a few hours and there was still absolutely no lifting. So I ran these 2 nails under warm water to help with the peel. And I just nudged both nails with my thumb and they easily started lifting. So you can push the polish off with your nail, or you can use the end of your cuticle pusher to easily lift the polish off. So I'm going to show you that by lifting this polish off on top of peel off, there is absolutely no damage to the nail whatsoever. This was the nail I capped with both the peel off and the polish. So you can see everything easily peeled off. There is no residue around any of the tip or underneath. So this is the nail that I capped just with the product. I was going for a longer wear on this one. So again, just starting that peel process, and you can push it with your nail, push it with your cuticle pusher. I find it easiest just to grab the polish and push it off with my nail. But you'll see this nail that I capped, it's going to hang on to the tip of the nail. So I am going to have some extra removal to do. So on this nail, you'll see here, there is some polish and under the tip. So to remove this, I would recommend just taking a little bit of flake off or your remover pad, and then it'll just take a couple minutes and then getting rid of that polish. I would not pick at it because it is cured polish and you don't want to damage the tip of your nail. If you are going to be shaping and filing your nails, you could easily buff that polish off, but that will allow for a longer wear time as it's not going to peel from the tip as quick as this one would. So that is it. How quick and easy is this? If you struggle with removing sparkles, it is awesome for simply just peeling the sparkles right off because it's sitting on top of peel off and not on the nail. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.